What if I told you that a shocking 87% of people over 50 are missing out on a simple daily habit that could radically transform their health, their energy levels, and even their lifespan? You see, as we age, our bodies are fighting a silent battle against inflammation, cognitive decline, and a host of other age related issues. Many of you have told me you're frustrated by that afternoon brain fog, the nagging joint pain, or the constant worry about your heart health. You've probably tried countless supplements and diets, only to be disappointed with the results. But what if the answer isn't some expensive, complicated regimen? What if it's been hiding in your pantry all along? The secret I'm about to share is backed by a mountain of scientific evidence, and it's something you can start doing today for just pennies a day. Stay with me, because in this video, I'm not just going to tell you about the number one nut you should be eating daily after 50, I'm going to show you how to unlock its full potential. For decades, we've been told that all nuts are created equal, little powerhouses of protein and healthy fats. But recent research is painting a much more nuanced picture, revealing that one nut in particular stands head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to the specific challenges we face as we get older. We're talking about a nut so powerful, it's been shown to combat the holy trinity of aging: heart disease, cognitive decline, and inflammation. So, what is this nutritional marvel? It's the humble walnut. But here's the twist. It's not just about eating walnuts, it's about how and why they work their magic. And most people are getting this part completely wrong. You see, the unique combination of nutrients in walnuts creates a synergistic effect that no other nut can replicate. Wait until you see what happened next in a groundbreaking 2-year study on this very topic. Let's first address the problem, the elephant in the room that is aging. After 50, our bodies become less efficient at repairing cellular damage. This leads to a state of chronic inflammation, which is the root cause of so many age-related diseases. Think of it like a slow-burning fire inside your body, constantly causing damage. This inflammation can manifest as stiff joints in the morning, a lack of energy in the afternoon, or even more serious conditions like heart disease. In fact, aging is the single biggest risk factor for cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death for people over 65. It's a sobering reality, but one we can't afford to ignore. And it's not just our bodies that are under attack. Our brains are also facing an uphill battle against oxidative stress, a process that can lead to cognitive decline and memory problems. Does that feeling of forgetting where you put your keys or struggling to recall a name sound familiar? This isn't just a senior moment. It's a sign that your brain may not be getting the nutrients it needs to thrive. But what if you could throw a powerful natural fire extinguisher on that internal flame? The real secret comes at 1:30, so don't you dare skip ahead. Now for the solutions, and trust me, they're not as complicated as you might think. We're going to start with the heart, the engine that keeps our bodies running. Walnuts are a unique powerhouse for heart health for a few key reasons. First and foremost, they are the only nut that contains a significant amount of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Our bodies can't produce ALA on their own, so we have to get it from our food, and it plays a crucial role in reducing inflammation and preventing heart disease and strokes. In fact, research has shown that daily walnut consumption can significantly lower LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, another type of fat in your blood that can increase your risk of heart disease. One study even found that a walnut-enriched diet led to a greater reduction in total cholesterol and triglycerides compared to low-fat Western and even Mediterranean diets. It's like having a daily tune-up for your cardiovascular system. Comment yes if you've experienced concerns about your heart health. But it's not just about what walnuts contain, it's also about how they work in your body. They're packed with antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenols, which are found in high concentrations in their papery skin. These antioxidants act like tiny warriors, fighting off the free radicals that cause cellular damage and contribute to the aging process. They help to reduce wrinkles and improve skin elasticity, giving you a healthy, radiant complexion from the inside out. So, when you're snacking on a handful of walnuts, you're not just supporting your heart, you're also giving your skin a rejuvenating spa day. Most people miss step number 3, which is all about the surprising impact on your gut, and I'll explain why that's a game changer for your overall health in just a moment. Now, let's compare. Almonds are often touted for their vitamin E content, which is fantastic for skin health, but they lack the potent ALA omega 3s that make walnuts a cardiovascular champion. While all nuts have their merits, when it comes to heart protection after 50, walnuts are in a league of their own. Let's dive deeper into a real world example that truly illustrates the power of this simple nut. A landmark study called the Walnuts and Healthy Aging WAHA study, a 2 year clinical trial with over 700 healthy older adults, provided some truly astonishing results. Participants who added about a handful of walnuts to their daily diet without any other specific dietary advice experienced significant reductions in their LDL cholesterol levels. And get this, they didn't gain weight. This is a huge mythbuster for those who fear that the high fat content in nuts will lead to weight gain. The combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber in walnuts actually helps you feel full and satisfied, which can aid in weight management. This study is a powerful testament to the fact that small, consistent changes can have a profound impact on our health without requiring a complete overhaul of our lifestyle. Just a simple handful of walnuts a day. It almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But here's the twist. The benefits of walnuts extend far beyond just heart health and weight management, reaching deep into the very core of our well being, our brains. Now, let's talk about brain health, an area of concern for so many of us as we get older. The same inflammation and oxidative stress that damage our hearts can also wreak havoc on our brains, contributing to cognitive decline, memory loss, and even increasing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. But here's where walnuts step in as a true neuroprotective powerhouse. Their rich content of omega 3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and other bioactive compounds works to combat this damage, protecting our precious brain cells. Studies have shown that regular walnut consumption is linked to improved cognitive function, including better memory and processing speed. In one study, older women who ate 5 or more servings of nuts per week, with a particular emphasis on walnuts, had better cognitive performance, equivalent to being 2 years younger cognitively. The real secret here is the synergistic effect of the nutrients in walnuts. They don't just work in isolation, they work together to create a powerful shield for your brain. Try this now. The next time you feel that afternoon slump, that mental fog rolling in, reach for a handful of walnuts instead of that sugary snack. See how you feel 30 minutes later. You might be surprised at the difference in your focus and clarity. Don't skip ahead. The game-changing tip on how to optimize your walnut intake comes at 8:45. So, how many walnuts should you be eating to reap these incredible benefits? The sweet spot, according to most research, is about 1 to 2 ounces per day, which is roughly a handful or about 7 to 9 walnut halves. This amount provides a potent dose of those all important omega 3s, antioxidants, and other brain boosting nutrients without going overboard on calories. But here's a pro tip that most people miss. To maximize the absorption of these nutrients, it's best to eat walnuts with a meal that contains a little bit of fat. This could be as simple as adding them to your morning oatmeal with a dollop of yogurt, tossing them in a salad with an olive oil based dressing, or even crushing them and using them as a coating for baked fish or chicken. Another thing to consider is the form of walnuts you consume. While raw walnuts are fantastic, some research suggests that lightly toasting them can actually enhance their antioxidant activity. Just be careful not to overdo it, as high heat can damage the delicate omega 3 fatty acids. Now let's address a common concern. What if I don't like walnuts or have a nut allergy? If you have a true walnut allergy, it's crucial to avoid them and consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian about alternative sources of omega 3s and other beneficial nutrients. Good options include fatty fish like salmon, flax seeds, and chia seeds. However, if it's simply a matter of taste preference, I encourage you to experiment with different ways of incorporating them into your diet. Crushed walnuts can be a wonderful addition to smoothies, providing a creamy texture and a nutritional boost without an overpowering flavor. You can also try walnut oil as a dressing for salads or a finishing oil for roasted vegetables. When it comes to option A versus option B, whole walnuts versus walnut oil, whole walnuts will always give you the added benefit of fiber, which is fantastic for digestive health and promoting that feeling of fullness. But walnut oil can be a great way to still get those heart healthy and brain boosting fats if you struggle with the texture of the nuts themselves. But the benefits of walnuts don't stop at your heart and brain. These incredible nuts also play a significant role in promoting a healthy gut microbiome. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, both good and bad, and maintaining a healthy balance is essential for everything from digestion and immunity to mood and, you guessed it, aging. Walnuts act as a prebiotic, which means they provide food for the good bacteria in your gut, helping them to thrive. This, in turn, can lead to a reduction in inflammation throughout your body, further protecting you from chronic diseases. Think of it as cultivating a beautiful garden in your gut, and walnuts are the premium fertilizer that helps everything to flourish. A healthy gut has also been linked to a stronger immune system, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. So, that daily handful of walnuts isn't just a snack, it's an investment in your long term health and resilience. And what about your bones? While some studies have shown mixed results, walnuts do contain essential minerals for bone health, like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, which may help mitigate age related bone loss. Every little bit helps when it comes to maintaining a strong and sturdy frame. Now, for a crucial but often overlooked aspect of walnut consumption: freshness. Walnuts contain delicate fats that can go rancid if not stored properly, which not only affects their taste, but can also negate their health benefits and even be harmful. To ensure you're getting the most out of your walnuts, always store them in an airtight container in a cool, dark place. The refrigerator or even the freezer are excellent options to extend their shelf life and preserve their precious nutrients. When buying walnuts, opt for those that are in the shell, as the shell provides a natural barrier against oxygen and light. If you're buying shelled walnuts, look for those that are plump and light in color, avoiding any that appear shriveled or have a bitter smell. Trust your senses. If they don't smell or taste right, it's best to discard them. This simple step can make a world of difference in unlocking the full potential of this amazing nut. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but the quality of what you eat. As we bring this journey to a close, let's recap the incredible power packed into this small, unassuming nut. We've seen how walnuts can be a formidable ally in the fight against heart disease, with their unique blend of ALA omega 3s and antioxidants working to lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation. We've uncovered their remarkable ability to protect our brains, potentially staving off cognitive decline and keeping our minds sharp and agile as we age. And we've learned about their surprising role in promoting a healthy gut microbiome, which is foundational to our overall well being. It's clear that when it comes to healthy aging, walnuts are a true superfood, and incorporating them into your daily routine is one of the simplest, most effective things you can do for your health. For those of you who are ready to take your health to the next level, I've got a few more resources for you. First, watch next: the top 5 anti inflammatory foods you should be eating after 50 for more deep insights into how you can combat chronic inflammation through your diet. Second, save this guide for the step by step breakdown of how to incorporate walnuts into your meals for maximum benefit. And finally, subscribe for part 2, where I'll be revealing the number one spice you should be pairing with walnuts to amplify their anti aging effects. It's a combination that's truly a game changer. Thank you for joining me on this journey to a healthier, more vibrant you. Here's to aging gracefully, powerfully, and with a handful of walnuts in hand.